This video is going to cover a few specifics of using a bare repository in Git. The inspiration was a post on our-Git a few days ago. The comments were spot on, but OP still seemed a little unclear, so here's a screencast. Now here's the question. If you want to read the actual question, please pause the video and do so. Otherwise, we'll skip right to my thoughts on this. So in other words, OP wants to know if a bare repo in Git is useful as a centralized repository, so that others can collaborate in a centralized manner. Yes, OP, you are correct. But when he or she attempted that workflow, they noticed the bare repo looked a little different on the file system than a non-bare repo. Again, yes, that's exactly how it is meant to function. The Git documentation could be a little more helpful, so I totally understand why there can be confusion even after reading it. A bare repo is simply a folder on disk that is literally the .git directory. Basically, it's the commit history for the repository. That's it. Because of this, missing are the working directory and index. You can't make any changes to the contents of a bare repository or commit stuff. Just leave it alone. The use case for a bare repo is to act as a centralized repo for one or more cloned copies. I'm not familiar with the internals of Git cloud hosting providers, but I'm guessing those are backed by bare repos too. You must clone the bare repository to gain access to the working directory and index and actually do cool stuff. Cloned copies of a bare repo will then show the files on disk like one would expect. Let's look at a live example to see exactly what is happening. Create a new folder somewhere on your machine where we can initialize a bare git repo. The git command is super simple. Git init --bare my bare repo. We include a specific folder name so a new folder is created instead of using the current folder. Change directories to my bare repo and list files to see what is available. Yep, looks like the contents of a .git directory, but most important is the actual git folder is missing, but the contents are here. Git knows we are in a bare repo. Check the log and we can see it's empty. Check the remotes and we can see there are none. Let's clone the bare repository for further inspection. Again, the command is straightforward. Git clone my bare repo, cloned repo 01. Once complete, change directories to cloned repo 01 and list files. Commit something to your cloned repo. Create a new file. Add text. Stage and commit. Then push your branch. Switch back to the bare repo and check the log. Viola, our log has been updated with our commit. Clone the bare repo one more time and you will see that the newly cloned repo has our file just as we committed. That's it. Bare repos in a nutshell. DVCSNow.com for more content. If you're on Reddit, you can find me u/DVCSNow. Tag me in a question on our-Git if you have any questions. Instagram and Twitter @DVCSNow. Talk to you later.